Hello everyone, today we're continuing the story of One Piece. Before we start, please give this video a like. All set, let's begin together. Right now, Luffy's crew is taking Vivi to the kingdom of Alabasta, but before they can get there, they must first pass through an island called Little Garden. Today's weather is calm, so their ship isn't moving very fast. Because of this, Vivi is very worried, fearing that by the time she gets there, her country will have already been taken over. But for Luffy, he never worries. When the weather is calm like this, he's busy fishing for fun. However, Sanji has run out of the worms he uses for bait because Luffy ate them. So, they start joking around with a duck, Karu, wanting to catch it and use it as bait. Seeing Luffy having fun with his crew, Vivi wonders how a carefree pirate like Luffy could have a bounty of 30 million. Vivi doesn't know that by this point, Luffy has already defeated 3-4 notorious pirate captains and also taken down a cruel marine captain. That marine captain was the axe-hand user named Morgan. Speaking of the marines, Luffy remembers his friend who works for the marines. That person is Kobe. The story then cuts to Kobe for a bit, who is having a nice dream about getting a big promotion. When he wakes up, he's still just a chore boy. What's interesting is that Helmeppo, Morgan's son, is also working with him. But Helmeppo, who is used to a life of luxury, doesn't want to do any work, unlike Kobe, who will do any job. One day, while Kobe is cleaning windows, Helmeppo is just lying around groaning. He blames Luffy for causing his father to lose his position as captain, which turned his life upside down. He used to be the one giving orders, now he's the one taking them. Kobe tries to convince him that his situation isn't Luffy's fault, nor is it due to his fate. He used to rely on his father, but now it's time for him to stand on his own 2 feet. Kobe then uses Luffy's words to encourage Helmeppo, saying that when you want something, you have to fight for it, and it's worth it even if you die trying. But at that moment, Helmeppo feels very jealous of Kobe and punches him, which makes Kobe angry, and they start fighting back. They roll and fall off the roof, landing on the ground. Coincidentally, they hit a large cannon, which fires and destroys a building. After the incident, they don't get a severe punishment. Their salary is just docked for the next 50 years. Later, while they are eating at Rika's house, Rika picks up a newspaper and sees that Luffy's crew has escaped from Captain Smoker's grasp and are now heading to the Grand Line. This news makes Kobe happy for Luffy, because he knows Luffy is close to achieving his dream of becoming the king of the pirates. Then one day, the higher-ups order the marine unit Kobe is in to transport a prisoner for sentencing. And as it happens, that prisoner is Morgan, Helmeppo's father. On the way, Helmeppo sheds tears, feeling sorry for his father. He's afraid they'll execute his father. Then their ship meets another ship to transfer the prisoner. The person who comes to receive the prisoner is Vice Admiral Garp, whose full name is Monkey D. Gar. He is Luffy's biological grandfather. When he meets Morgan, he suddenly says he hasn't slept in 5 days and then falls asleep. Seizing the opportunity, Morgan strikes Vice Admiral Garp with his axe and takes his son, Helmeppo, as a hostage. Morgan doesn't seem to have any fatherly feelings for his son. The most important thing for him at that moment is freedom. Then Morgan takes a small boat and leaves with Helmeppo. At that moment, the Marines prepare a large cannon to fire, but Kobe stands in the way and begs them not to shoot, because on that boat is Helmeppo, his friend. He tells them he will go and bring Morgan back. After saying that, he jumps into the water and swims after Morgan's boat. Then Vice Admiral Garp wakes up and throws the large cannon overboard as part of his workout. The Marines are shocked because they thought he was dead, and Vice Admiral Garp doesn't even know when Morgan attacked him because he was too busy sleeping. Looking back at Morgan, he's very happy to have escaped. He tells Helmeppo to turn the boat west, but Helmeppo refuses, because Helmeppo doesn't want to follow his father anymore. From now on, he wants to choose his own path. Because Helmeppo dared to defy him, Morgan becomes furious and brutally beats and kicks Helmeppo. Then Kobe swims to them, and as a marine himself, he declares that he will capture Morgan and bring him back. But saying that is one thing, as at that moment, the two of them together can't do anything to Morgan. Luckily, Morgan doesn't kill them and just throws them into the water. Vice Admiral Garp witnesses the bravery of Kobe and Helmeppo. Later, when Kobe and Helmeppo return to the main ship, their commander dismisses them from service. But Vice Admiral Garp sees their potential and takes them with him to the Marine headquarters, which is located in the Grand Line. This is a great opportunity for Kobe and Helmeppo to train to become strong Marines, and Kobe also gets a chance to meet Luffy again. A few days later, they arrive at the Marine headquarters, which they call Marineford. The first thing that catches their attention is that the training for the Marines there is extremely rigorous, so much so that it seems impossible for them to survive, especially for Helmeppo. He wants to persuade Kobe to go back first, but Kobe helps encourage him not to be afraid. Coincidentally, Vice Admiral Garp arrives and overhears them talking about running away, so he gives each of them a knock on the head. He says if they want to run, they can go. He won't stop them. At that point, Kobe argues with Vice Admiral Garp, saying that he will fight to stay there, and even if he dies, he won't go anywhere. As for Helmeppo, he just follows Kobe's lead. If Kobe stays, he stays. After that, Kobe and Helmeppo start working, doing whatever they are told. But they talk too much while working, so Vice Admiral Garp gives them constant bumps on the head. One night, Helmeppo thinks that their daily chores will never lead to them becoming Marines. So he decides that after his day's work, he will sneak out to train at night to improve his physical fitness. Hearing this, Kobe says that if he does that, his body won't be able to take it. But Helmeppo replies that to achieve his dream, it's worth it even if he dies. Actually, that phrase was something Kobe told him before. So, Kobe decides to join Helmeppo in training. From that day on, they work during the day and train their bodies at night, and Vice Admiral Garp watches all their activities. One day while they are cutting grass, they overhear a group of Marines talking bad about Luffy. Kobe can't stand it because Luffy is his idol. At that moment, Helmeppo covers Kobe's mouth to stop him from saying anything reckless, because if they find out he is friends with a pirate, they won't let him be a Marine. Kobe knows this too. He speaks so no one else can hear. But at that moment, Vice Admiral Garp was eavesdropping and heard everything. Then Vice Admiral Garp calls them to a quiet place to talk. Until now, very few people know that Vice Admiral Garp is Luffy's grandfather. Before questioning them, Garp warns them that friends of pirates are not allowed to become Marines. He then asks them to confirm if they are friends with Luffy. Kobe then defends Helmeppo, saying that Helmeppo has nothing to do with it. Luffy is his friend. But Helmeppo cuts in, wanting to share the blame with Kobe. If there's punishment, they'll both take it. Then Vice Admiral Garp tells them both to attack him if they want to be Marines. And he observes that both of them are very tough and refuse to give up. In the end, Vice Admiral Garp tells them that he was just testing them. But by the time he's done playing, Kobe and Helmeppo are bruised all over. From then on, Vice Admiral Garp has his right-hand man, Bogard, specifically train the two of them. Back to Luffy's crew, they are still on their way and haven't reached Little Garden Island yet. At that moment, Luffy sees news about Kobe in the newspaper. On this ship, only Zoro and Luffy know Kobe. Now Luffy knows that Kobe is also in the Grand Line, so they might meet again someday. Then one day, they notice a dolphin swimming along with them, and when it gets closer, the dolphin is huge, almost the size of a whale. When the dolphin jumps and plays in the water, it creates huge waves, and Luffy's crew takes this opportunity to use the waves to push their ship forward and reach their destination faster. Finally, their ship arrives at Little Garden Island, which is the second island they have to dock at in the Grand Line. The island is full of giant trees, and according to what they learned from Miss All Sunday, the island is very dangerous. As they are slowly sailing to find a suitable place to dock, they suddenly hear the ear-splitting roar of an animal. A moment later, a strange, giant bird flies down and snatches Sandy, but luckily he dodges in time. Another shocking thing they see is a huge tiger walking along, and then suddenly collapsing and dying, with no idea how it was injured. This means that in this jungle, there is an animal more ferocious than a tiger. For now, I'll end the story here. Thank you all for watching this story with me. If you think this story is good, please don't forget to like and comment. Also, for those who haven't subscribed to the Monocharanai channel yet, please subscribe and click the bell icon and select all. Thank you again, and I wish you good health and a prosperous future.